Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
You know it.
Today.
Oh, shit.
ICEMAN.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You can just hear the dread in some people's voices, man.
Oh, shit.
ICEMAN. We talking about Drake's new album, ICEMAN. Oh,
what did I miss?
Oh man, this guy's already excited. Look at him, he's excited already. Like he can't contain himself, man.
You better not go too far today. I got some motherfucking clips loaded up for you.
Oh wow,
I bet you do.
Yeah. On your day.
Wow.
I bet you do.
ICEMAN is Drake's 9th studio album. So fellas, we got a chance to sit with ICEMAN a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first heard that Drake was coming out with a new album?
I didn't feel anything, man. It was just, I mean, nothing different than any other release. I know that, I guess the outside pressures, would try to dictate that this had to be some monumental drop or some killer or he's done this kind of thing, but I honestly trusted in terms of the body of work to know that it was going to be a quality project. So it was really nothing, to be honest with you. I knew it was going to be quality. We'll get into that, but it was really no big deal. I think the layoff probably was the biggest thing because he's never been this inactive, but
Well, I was thinking that I actually felt like, he hasn't dropped an official album since 2023, but it's been 2 years since the whole beef thing with Kendrick. He dropped the collab album with Party Next Door, but I thought that was very underwhelming. And I felt like he should have came back with his own project first. So I felt like he had a lot riding on this, but I wanted him forget the beef thing. I just kind of wanted him to get back to just rapping.
That wasn't gonna happen.
But I just get back to making. I just felt like if he made a dope album, like that would be his biggest response. So I wanted to hear what music he was coming with. So when I heard he was finally coming out with an album, I didn't have the craziest expectations, but I'm like, I want to hear how he's gonna come back because I think this means something. How he's supposed to come back. So what about y'all?
I know for me, I expected the style. Or wherever he is, as far as he makes his music, what his direction was, I didn't think it was gonna go in the direction it did. From hearing this album, I didn't think the message would be what it is. I wasn't anticipating that, honestly. And I know we're gonna get into it. So
this is more like, what did you expect? Like before you even heard anything, like what was you like? What would you think? Oh, Drake's coming out with a new album. Am I excited?
Oh no. I mean, I'm a fan of hip hop, but not. I don't have Drake as somebody who I constantly listen to, but I definitely listen to it. But right. No real excitement. But yeah.
I think I wasn't expecting. Well, I wasn't looking for it or anything. I think most of my expectations came from how the Drake fans will react once they hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, once we get further into the episode, it explained my judgment on everything as far as with Drake. But I got no real ill will towards him. I just didn't really expect anything. When I heard it was coming, I seen the release or however, the big cubes of ice and people climbing the ice to find out the date and all that. Yeah. It was a hell of a rollout.
That was an interesting rollout.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. It's an interesting rollout, but you know what I'm saying? What the guy get, the winner who found
I still don't know. That's a good question. I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
It was interesting.
Chipping that ice was interesting. And the cleanup process I seen they had to go through was interesting too, because it started melting.
Hey, man.
It's all about the build-up.
Put some water on it, right?
It's all about the build-up.
Some big-ass ice cubes, though.
That was my
all over the place.
Well, so where would you describe Drake at before this album came out? Where would you say Drake was at in his career?
As far as him in his career, I would say at a point where you at the top and you've been, quote unquote, to public opinion, decimated. You've been knocked off, exposed, quote unquote, or you've been destroyed. So that's the public opinion and where he's at in his career. The biggest artist has been disposed of or pushed to the side. So that's where he's at in his career, according to the public opinion, and that's all we have to go by, right?
Yeah.
The public opinion is that you lost. Go away. We don't want you no more. That sort of thing. That's the common theme, because for that reigns supreme for a long period of, what we got to say, what, a year and a half to 2 years.
2 years, pretty
so
much.
yeah, that's the common thought, is that you've been destroyed because you're taking a much longer layoff than you normally have. He's a very active artist, whether it's him or different collaborations, this, that, and the other. But this was sort of a issue or a situation where you had so many different artists going at you that even your avenues of collaboration was kind of splintered. Most of your biggest collaborators were involved in kind of that deconstruction of your image, your whole persona, this, that, and the other. So even those avenues were gone. So yeah, at this point, he destroyed. Yeah. That's where the thought process was, where he was in his career. Like, he can't come back from this.
Dang.
I know career-wise, I mean, I'll still give him his credit. Like, as far as his body of where Drake is, who Drake is, Drake got the hits and everything. So outside of just the battle and how that all played out, outside of that, I still saw him as actually kind of peaking still. Like, he was very relevant, he was in, media, like, he was on top. He was rolling in that window of attention and everything else. But outside of the beef, I take nothing from him I don't take anything away from him as an artist anyway. But just other than the beef, he's Drake, which is a awesome artist. Like, I would never take that away from him. So that's my take on that.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna refer to a movie, man. The movie Gladiator. Before you fight the what was it? The Emperor at the time. Mm-hmm. At the time when they was in the elevator and the Emperor took a stab at him. You know what I'm saying? And they had him patched up and he still fought or whatever, and he still was leaking, but he ended up dying. That's how I'm gonna look at it with him, because I think he took a chink in his armor, the route that he took after he lost the battle. He started doing bitch nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like, with that and he's slowly going down. But like, with somebody as a Drake rapper and as such of a big of a star on, because he can go so many ways with his art and his music, I think that he's always going to be that name. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not too much. Like, he's always going to be that name. He's always going to be one of them guys or whatever the case may be. But the reality is self. And the reality is also who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I think he showed who he is. You know what I'm saying? With everything, once everything piled on. And that's just how I look at it right now. Like, boy poked him up. They went on the elevator. They still fought. And if you would have said Drake won or whatever the case may be, he still end up leaking off. He his blood is pouring still. And you can tell from the album, but we'll get into that. But he's still hurt.
Yeah, I think it was a real critical point for him in his career, because I felt like until this point he never really got this kind of criticism in his career. He kind of just made hit records and just was successful. This is the first time he was legitimately criticized, and he lost the battle. But it wasn't just him losing the battle. It's a couple interesting parts of this. He lost the first real big battle in the social media era, which is different. Because it's different than back in the day. The social media era adds like a lot more to it, because everybody is instantly talking about this 24/7. But it wasn't just him losing the battle though. It was the response. Okay, you know what? You got that. Let me move on, tighten up. It was, I'm going to do lawsuits and stuff. Like, so it just made it look worse for him. So I feel like he was at a point where it was a real critical point, like, because like Freaks was saying, he's at a point in his career where it doesn't matter what happens with him, his music is still going to sell.
Right.
His singles is going to be big. His people are going to buy them. They're going to stream them. That's not going away. That's different from artists of the past. Some people, they would stop buying your music. His fan base is going to buy his stuff regardless. True. But to the like the music hip hop people, they were like, yo, like Freak said, it was a chink in his armor.
Yeah.
Like, yo, so what you gonna do? Like,
It was more than a chink. It was a heavy gas.
So what you gonna come back and do?
Gas.
So I think this was a real critical time in his career. So would y'all say it was anticipation for Iceman, this album?
Only from the stand.
Yes.
I think it absolutely
Yes,
because everybody want to hear what somebody got to say coming back from something.
that.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
think
yeah.
about this. I can recall multiple situations where artists have come back from very heavy damage, and people want to hear what you got to say coming off of that. Like. That's not you still in now. The anticipation is a different type of anticipation. Everybody wanted to know what Nas was coming back off of when you heard Takeover. You know what I mean? That was what is he gonna say? Like that's not light. Like everybody wanted to hear what he was gonna say after that. So anticipation wise, there's big anticipation. If you talking about the biggest artists of this particular generation, so. To just dismiss it and say, "Oh, nobody was expecting." No, it was anticipation. People wanted to know what kind of music was he going to make, what was he going to say, how was he going to feel. Absolutely, because we all admit that in his absence there was a gap in terms of a certain feel. So people still wanted to know what is he going to come back with. Is he going to be the same? Is he damaged for good? Is he like what is his mindset? So yeah, the anticipation is, to me, definitely it was there. Absolutely.
Some people were arguing that hip hop music stopped selling because Drake wasn't active like that. That's what some people were saying. They may have a point there. They may have a point.
If you want to be real with yourself, and we gonna be real here, like absolutely, like from a sales standpoint,
Right.
There's a gap there. There's a gap. So. When the biggest artist in the game is damaged to the point where he's dead, where people feel like he's dead and now he's coming back, or they're waiting for him to respond, no matter how long it takes, there's an anticipation there. Like we're not going to ignore and be like, oh, well, that don't mean nothing. No, it means a lot. And we'll get into what that meant subsequently, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's definitely an anticipation there.
I think it was. I think it was an anticipation. It's a couple different perspectives on the anticipation. I think it's an anticipation just for his core fans. They wanted to hear Drake because they just love Drake. Then it was the fans that wanted to see how he was going to come back, like the just hip hop fans or whatever. They wanted to see, okay, how he going to respond? It's been a minute. Like, how you going to respond? And then it's just the he's a pop. Drake's not just a rapper or a singer or whatever. He's like a pop star.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's just because of popular culture, they know the Drake name. They gonna check out Drake got a new album coming out. He got a ice cube in the middle of the street melting so he got a whole different kind of rollout, different kind of energy.
Yeah,
so,
it was different than what anybody expected, and that's just him. Right. Like we can't take nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? That's just him. It's just it's a bad time. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was a bad moment and it turned into a bad time. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
But you can't take nothing away from him, but you can. You can, man. And I think with this whole album and the rollout and everything, I'm gonna say this. I think this album would have meant more or would have been stronger if he didn't do some of the shit he done when he lost.
I agree.
I
You
agree.
feel what I'm saying?
I see that. Yeah.
And that's just being real. If that battle would have just stayed the battle,
True. Yeah.
you feel me? You know you lost. You got your ass whipped. Carl, you got fucked up. I am not letting you go down 4th Street and press charges on this nigga. It's not gonna happen. You're not doing that. I'm not the real nigga in me. I'm in your clan. Like, nigga, we ain't doing that. Nigga, you lost. You just somehow you saying you won the battle between you and me, but I thought you lost the war. That's just me.
He won that.
Now he won the battle. He lost the war though. He wanted Nicki. He didn't get Nicki. Meek got Nicki. That's what this whole shit is about. He really liked Nicki. You can front if you want.
Okay, let's
front for the camera. But my point, just my point is, like, you got your ass whipped. Take it and keep it pushing. But now, Carl going down 4th Street. Now you want to press charges on the nigga because you know the nigga whole name. I'm not letting you do that. I'm around you. You ain't doing that. Right. And that's just point blank period. And it took away from the response of the album or the reaction from the album.
Can I say something?
This album would have been so much more potent if he didn't do the bitch assness.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
That's a great point. If that was literally the meaning behind the whole lawsuit, but that's just surface level. There's a bigger meaning behind that whole lawsuit, right?
It's a bigger meaning, but he still lost. The lawsuit and the battle.
Stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic,
Okay.
right? Because I know you have
I got my clip.
specific
I'm waiting
thoughts
for
in
you.
terms
I'm
of how
waiting
you
for you,
feel.
Phil.
So, but understand that there's a bigger picture behind that lawsuit as well, right? So the lawsuit can look a certain way from two different perspectives, and without going so totally off tangent, we're looking at this from strictly a street perspective. It looks bad. Anytime you in a scuffle one-on-one and you involve the cops, red flag. So from that perspective, absolutely. But larger scale, dealing with a larger artist who he is, there's a whole different purpose of the lawsuit in terms of what's going on. So we got to acknowledge that too. We can't just look at it from just one perspective. That perspective is probably the prevailing thought, and it is what it is. And I'm not going to ignore that. Battle, lawsuit, loss, period. I get that. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But we also have to acknowledge that as an artist of his stature, there's also a secondary meaning or a secondary purpose to that particular lawsuit that far supersedes this particular battle. Can we acknowledge that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the battle perspective, street level, what we're dealing with, absolutely. It don't look good. That is a very bad. You lost and you told. So that's kind of like what you're alluding to. You lost and you told. I get it. Totally get it. Black Mark, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. You lost.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he's very prideful. In his mind, I ain't lose shit. It is what it is. I mean, you've lost according to public opinion, and that's really all it takes. You know what I mean? You can be as prideful as you want. You lost, you lost. You involved the cops, double loss. So that's two losses on top of it. So it is what it is. I get that. I'm never going to ignore that. That looks bad. But there's also a bigger thing at play here that we also have to acknowledge.
Well, to piggyback that, the biggest problem I have with that is the lawsuit and what you're complaining about is also part of the same vehicle that was helping you too. Right. So what you're complaining that because now
with
Kendrick
clips, everything
and the song that he got is taken off, and you saying that the label is faking streams and all that, but this is the same vehicle that when it was you didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Right. So that's my biggest problem. Bigger than the lawsuit just looks, and that's from the perspective looks bad. Period. But then you're complaining about the same thing that helped you, the same company that helped you.
And that's the thing that is it's like the. But what about that?
I got a lot more at stake than the normal person here. I'm entering into. Unfortunately, it's just terrible timing. Unfortunately for him, it's just terrible timing. It just is what it is.
Should have been did that
But
shit.
the thing is,
no, you shouldn't. Because you can't do it because you're not at a particular point where your deal is where this particular situation happened at a particular time where it's probably not a good time for you, but it is what it is. So you may as well let that off because it plays a part into your future. So you got to let that off. But like I said, it's no excuse for that. I understand why he did it, but unfortunately, you can lose. You can feel like you won and still lose in this situation, and that's what happened. He lost. He had a double loss in this situation in the court of public opinion, and that is an audience that he cares about, which is why he feels the way he feels about the way he's rapping in this album, because he does care. He does care. He cares a lot, because if he didn't care, he would just go ahead and make frivolous music and he wouldn't give a fuck. But he does care, and you can tell in his music that he does care. So it did affect him. It did affect him. He just had to do what he had to do. I'm sorry. I know that he had to do what he had to
Phil,
do.
you can't clean that shit up.
So
That was
you
bitch
said-
I'm not
ass.
trying to clean it up.
All right, well, let's move on.
I'm not
then.
trying to clean it
Let's
up.
I wanna
move
say
on.
something.
It sound like
I'm
a
not
cleanup.
trying to clean
Only
it
thing
up.
I want to say, Phil.
First of all, hold. I don't have to clean nothing up.
You
freaks.
don't. You don't.
I
know.
don't have to clean
But
nothing.
you going
I
all
don't
the
know
way.
that man personally, freak. So
Yeah,
that's
I
not my
agree.
friend.
I agree.
He's
I
an
am.
enter-
I'm your friend.
He's
and
an
I-
enter-
and I'm
he's
telling
an
you as your
entertainer.
friend.
He's an entertainer.
I'm telling
I
you.
enjoy his music. I don't know that man personally. I don't give a fuck what he does.
I'm telling you.
I don't get paid off of none of his music. So
I'm telling you that if Nas would have went to the courts after whole drop takeover, you wouldn't be saying all this
Other way
bullshit.
around. Other way around.
Yeah, well, it don't matter.
Jay would've went to the courts.
If Jay would have went to the courts, yeah. After after Ether drop.
Yeah.
Come on, man, we ain't doing that.
I just think
we just
as
ain't
a-
gonna do that.
I just think as an artist, and when you talking hip hop, all of that is part of everything.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
start.
we don't-
From the
we
beginning,
don't-
you know what's at stake.
You go,
when you start.
you go at the
That's just
numbers.
how- that's
You go
what
at the labels and the numbers at a different time. You don't wait till the time you in the motherfucker.
I go at the numbers
full
and
course
labels
battle.
when I'm going at them. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not a
got
regular
plenty of time
nigga.
to do
I
that.
go at them when I go at them.
You don't go at 'em in the
I'm not a
middle
regular
of
nigga.
battle.
I go at them when I go at them when it's convenient
But
for
Phil,
me.
though, that's the issue though, and what happened in the battle with that thinking like that.
Yeah, but you know, hey,
Like
Y'all, listen. Y'all ain't got to beat me over the head. It's a loss. A loss is a loss. I mean, it is what it is. A loss is a loss. Shit, that ain't that's not quote unquote the first L he's taken.
it ain't.
That's not the first L he's taken in hip hop, according
That's
to
the
public
first
opinion.
annihilation.
So you
different,
know,
though. It was different.
All right, so Iceman, the title Iceman is referring to like Drake at this point in his life, he's cold. He's being cold, emotionally detached, unbothered by the industry drama and public criticism. So he went cold. So he Iceman. So then he got the album cover, which is the Michael Jackson. He got the Michael Jackson glove on, making the OK sign. And it's a story behind that too, because he actually bought the Michael Jackson glove for $120K. So he's flexing like, I got Mike glove. I'm gonna throw it on
Right after the
I'm gonna
movie.
throw it on the cover right after the movie's back popular. You know, I will say this, Phil, and everybody. It is kind of hypocritical to me because at one point he was saying he was a big Mike fan. Then when Mike kind of soured because they was kind of talking bad on him, he kind of swayed with that again. Now Mike popping again. So now you back, you know.
Now you got the
flag
glove.
and all. That's.
But he didn't try to turn
that's
him
what
wearing
he
the
did.
glove as a cheap shot or sarcasm. You know what he gonna do. But it is exactly what you said.
But I'm saying he was a super Mike
hypocritical.
fan. He was a super Mike fan. Then a documentary came out and he's like kind of denouncing Mike. Now Mike popping again. It's like I thought that's weak, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion. This dude over here. This dude over
what?
here.
What y'all want? I mean,
Nothing. No.
what y'all want, man?
Yo, you ain't gonna fight nobody with Drake today. all right?
That's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna fight nobody. Listen, man. I'm never. Listen, I'm not going to war over Drake. Drake is all over the place in terms of just what he does. So it's hard to. I don't like that's. Okay, so. I don't identify with Drake from that standpoint. You know what I mean? I might fight you. I identify more with Esco. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't identify with Drake from that he has a facet of me. You know what I mean? That is a prominent part of me. But I don't identify with him in terms of like we not from the same demographic, that kind of thing. He just makes a certain kind of music, man, that I gravitate towards based on a certain mood and a vibe that I be in. You know what I'm saying? But do I identify with Drake? Nah, I don't. That's a Canadian light-skinned kid from fucking Brentwood. Nigga, I'm from East Side. I don't identify with that. Like the shit you said, like the going to, I don't identify with that. I just don't. I just don't identify with that. But to sit here and say that there is not a sector of me that identifies with him in terms of the shit, his subject matter, relationship wise and a vibe and a groove that he gets in as far as a certain pocket, I fuck with him, and that's my guy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to war. I don't know Drake. I'm not going to, because I don't have the same ideals he has from that perspective. So we don't identify from that way.
Okay. You just a fan of the music.
I'm a fan of the music. He's in there. He entertains me. No different than Sly Stallone. Okay. He entertains me. I'm entertained by his music. Now, do I identify with him as a person? I can't say that. I can't say that. There's a certain facet of him, you know what I mean, that I can identify with, but I'm not kindred spirits with Drake. I don't want you to get that confused. I'm not I ain't walking around. I'm not Drake. I ain't walking. Nah, I'm not. No.
All right, you got enough on
your parents is black. I mean,
you got enough altercations on your podcast resume, so I just want to make sure we good.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I
want to make sure we good today.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't, I listen. I fuck with the music, man. Drake as a person, man. I don't know him. I don't, I can't say I got similar life experiences to him. All
right. So ICEMAN is the 9th studio album by Drake, released on May 15th, 2026, on OVO Sound and Republic Records. This is one of 3 albums that Drake released on the same day, but ICEMAN was the only one that he really promoted and pushed. He dropped Maid of Honor and her BT. I can't get that wrong, right? He dropped both those albums on the same day. ICEMAN, this album features Future, Miley Santana, and 21 Savage. ICEMAN features production from a lot of new producers that Drake gave opportunities. They showcased, and he ended up, putting their production on the album. So this is not like his normal producers, even though 40 kind of oversees.
40's back.
40's
definitely back.
He oversee the whole thing, but it was a lot. If you check the credits, it's a lot of names on there, a lot of producing people that helped do different parts of this. So I guess this is new for him. He was seeing different people online, and he was just giving them shots. So that's a good look for those guys. But we're going to get into this ICEMAN first track, Make Them Cry.
I just thought it was way too long. I think he was boo-hooing crying on this track, for real, but rapping. He said a lot on here, and he gave out a lot of information even about his dad, having cancer, which his dad actually beat and everything. I just thought it was way too long. It was a good song, but just way too long, and just a okay regular beat and just him rapping like damn near a cappella, if you take it from me. It was just alright to me.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I like this album opener, man. This is probably rap wise, this is his best album opener to me since Tuscan Leather. I like how, and it's kind of similar to that song, the way the beat switches on here. He talking about he about to hit 40, he need to grow up. So it's some like self-evaluation he giving, but it is a little crying on there. But this the Drake.
Not respecting that.
This the Drake I like to hear though. He killing it lyrically, whether you agree with him or not. He talking that talk, and at the end he venting on people that he's saying he battling with the label. He's saying he battling with radio. He's saying he battling with different artists. So he got a lot going on, but he also admits that I got some growing up I gotta do. So I do understand that I'm in a place where I'm about to hit 40 and I'm feeling these things, but I do need to mature a little bit. So I can respect it. At least I can respect somebody when they're rapping and they're giving some substance to their music. I ain't mad at it. I like this as an album opener.
He was rapping his ass off on his joint. It's he damned if he do, damned if he don't, because you criticize him for singing, but when he rap his ass off, he whining, that kind of shit. Dude was rapping his ass off, man. You got the multi beat. You got the multi beat. Let me talk. Let me say something. Let me talk. You got the multiple beat switches on here, man. He going in on this joint, man. I mean, it's one of them things, man. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like you can't argue with the bars on here, man. He go crazy on this joint, man. He goes in on this. This is, like you said, this is one of the harder intros since Tuscan Leather. It got that feel. This even got four beat switches to it. He goes in on this joint, man. I ain't mad at this song. I like this joint a lot. It's one of my favorites.
I like it is bars and there's certain sections of the song that really stand out to me. I don't know. It wasn't enough for me to keep me like fully engaged from start to finish.
That's what.
But I still like tuned in for sure. But it wasn't. And I will second Carl's thought of I'm just expecting Drake to rap, and I still feel like he didn't do that much on this project. I feel like we can see or hear the things that was still influencing him, which is necessary because we talking about his response and the anticipation like you asked earlier. I get that part, but I'm just a rap head and I just wanted to hear him rap. And I been listening to Drake since before Thank Me Later. So it's like it's a part of him and I don't want to be unfair. I want to be reasonable, but I just feel like it was there and it's in him, but this is not what I expected it to be.
All right, track number 2, we got Dust. Dust produced by B.O. Yano, Hand Beats, Manny Manhattan, and Seymour.
Once again, he rapping, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because it's like when he rapping, then it's other criticisms. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like it's hard to really like get into discussions about it because he's a lightning rod, man. It's like I said, it's damned if he do, damned if he don't, man. I like this joint. I like this joint. This joint was cool with me. I was a fan of this joint. I was cool. This was a good track to me. I was cool.
I just thought the beat switch up was hard on this joint, man. Pause, but I did not like the start off from this song. It was so hard.
I agree with you.
It was so corny, man.
Coming off the rap,
coming off that
rap, and then
coming off rap, and then you coming like that.
I didn't like.
You taking me back to one of them CDs that I didn't like. So when that beat switched up, I was like, okay, now
I do like when the beat switch, but I felt like he should just cut the intro singing part.
Save that shit, man. You could have put that shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And most important is that I like is that he just starting remembering motherfuckers about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But he was rapping on it.
Well, I do like when the beat switches. And the first beat like is all right, but then the beat that switches after that's even tougher too.
Yeah.
So I like that part. It kind of the way it started kind of threw me off. Like it threw the vibe off.
Threw the vibe totally.
I agree. I felt like that wasn't needed. It's just why you just had to get that. You just had to get that melody off in the beginning. I just felt like that wasn't needed.
It's just in him. That melody shit in him.
But the message is really he's talking about.
Absolutely.
He's talking about artists blowing the dust off their plaques because they haven't had a hit in a while.
Yeah.
So like y'all, what y'all talking about? Like we do this all the time. But I just the way he started off the song kind of messed it up. It just like a whole different song than the beat switch. But it was all right. Better the second time I heard it than the first time I heard it. Right. I give it that. Track number 3, we got Whisper My Name.
And I just think that this song was misplaced. I think this song came in at the wrong time. He should have had this song further down the line, coming off them 2 songs. Then you come right back with some slow song shit, and now you trying to rap on it. He talking, but I did not like the production on this song.
That's crazy because I like the production on this song.
I didn't like the production.
When I first listened to this album the first time, this song I just kind of like glanced. It didn't stand out to me at all. But the second time I listened to it, I liked this beat, and like he's saying people been doubting him from behind closed doors, and he been hearing the whispers about him. You know, say it out loud though. He's saying like, don't say it, and I believe that's true though.
Nobody gotta say nothing out loud to you, nigga. You sue. But you ain't got time for that shit. Man, come on, you ain't making no fucking demands on how people say something to you.
But I take this as him saying he doesn't want nobody like to be in the middle with him when it comes to him. Either you with him or you not. That's how I took it. Yeah, that's how I took it.
And that's why I said this album would have meant so much more if he didn't do the whack shit. You get what I'm saying? because now you going in listening to it knowing that he did that after a rap battle. But Phil say he got whole different dynamics on why he did it, so we gonna leave that alone.
Well, gotta leave it alone. We can why we gotta leave it alone? I mean,
Right.
you very mature and intelligent. Like, let's not knock it off. Knock it off, man. No, at this point, the only problem that I have is like the flow starts to be the same. And I said to myself, I said, damn, okay, I like the beat, but the flow is almost the same. Like the tempo at this point.
I agree with that.
3 songs in, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I wanted a departure, but it's like, and not to mention it starts to give me the feel. This is kind of when it gave me the feel of like Prodigy on Infamy or
Oh, that's a good one.
Who was,
It's definitely that.
it was like
it's definitely that
it was
feel.
like you all right, bro, okay, we get it, you angry, man, but now you bothered, man. It's kind of detracting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
from the
It
actual
is.
Detracting from the quality,
quality of the
what
song.
you can do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Like you can't make a song. You can barely make a song without.
yeah,
investing
like
in something.
okay, bro, let's get this back on track. It's not a bad song, but sometimes like the energy of the song, you could feel it. Like, okay, all right,
It's not a bad song. Is this a song that I would go to? No, but it's not like a bad song.
Yeah.
And he also had a shot at Hove on this song. You know, he said, "I'll take the 500K, not the dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all." So
he got a lot. Listen, there is nigga. He has the Gatling gun.
But if you mad at him, because
He's mad at everybody.
because
Let's
you
put that on the
because
table.
he put Kendrick in the Super Bowl. Like, come on, man. Like,
I mean-
you do got to grow up.
But unapologetically, he don't give a fuck. He's mad at everybody, and he makes.
Well, he's mad at everybody.
He's
that
mad at
didn't-
everybody.
that
And
didn't publicly-
unapologetically for Hove didn't give a fuck.
And he may not have, but he's listen. I'm shooting at everybody. Fuck it. At this point, I'm shooting at everybody. So that's my only gripe with this song is that now it starts to enter into that Prodigy Infamy sort of like, okay, now it's you detracting from the quality of the song with the venom. Like, okay, we get it. The first 2 songs you express that. Okay, we get it. Now let's move on a little bit. So that's my only gripe. Whisper My Name is good song, not a great song, good song. It's a song that I could rock with, but it's like I could feel the energy of it kind of being drugged down just by the, what's going on.
All right, track number 4, we got Janice. Shut the fuck up.
Which was Timberland's favorite song.
Yo,
Timberland said this is going to be a hit. I disagree with this.
Timberland didn't just say this is going to be a hit. Timberland said this song is going to be timeless.
Yeah, it's going to be timeless.
A timeless
I don't
record.
know what the fuck Timberland been doing.
I can feel the energy in this song too. I can feel the energy in this song too in that same vein. It's a different type of song, but I could still feel that energy, man.
Yeah, and I'm
that's
gonna
the
be
only
real
problem.
with you. I'm gonna be real with you. The bars, he got some bars on here, but the beat is not like. What are we doing? What are we doing now?
Yeah,
It's on some techno shit.
Yeah, I know.
And I understand with Timberland. Timberland's far left right now. I don't know what's up with him, but he I hope he eat those words that he was talking about.
Why you hope he eat those?
Because this is not a timeless song.
That's crazy. You said he hope he eat those. God damn.
Yeah, I hope he reflect on this and be like, yo, I made a mistake.
Sheesh. So you just hope the song failed.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm
That's
just
what you
saying
said.
it's not.
That's actually what you are saying.
Man, we know a hit when we hear one, bro. We know timeless when we hear it. We've been in this. We've
Listen,
been around
some
for a
shit-
long
some shit-
time.
Some shit just
Some
come out
shit
of
is
nowhere.
timeless.
Am I saying
Acapella
is this a
pulling in
classic?
your mouth is timeless. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about?
I disagree with Timberland. I don't hear the timeless.
Nah, I don't hear
song.
timeless.
I don't hear timeless.
I just hear a
I hear a
bop.
good
I don't hear
song,
timeless.
yeah.
I hear a bop.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think 4 songs in a row to me addressing
same
some shit
tempo.
is kind of like, yeah,
We done.
it starts to be monotonous here. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, bro, come on, let's snap out of it a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm riding with you, but let's snap out of it a little bit.
Yeah, anything to your up on this joint?
Nah, I mean, so you just for me when I hear when I listen to each song, every song is kind of that pattern and that flow. To second, what Phil is saying
Absolutely.
is that you can tell that this was in response and the battle influenced this album. I honestly, like, once again, I know his capability, I know who he is, and I ain't never taking that away. That's what I was expecting on this album. I mean, and as we go through the episode, I'm sure we'll dive into some more stuff that'll make more sense. But I just wasn't expecting this message. I wasn't expect like the rollout and all that. I expected that, and then for this song, it's just like for me, I'm expecting, regardless of what's going on, I'm expecting to hear something memorable, like where I'm like, I gotta go back and check that out again. This song, I ain't not on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, track number 5, we got Ran to Atlanta featuring Future and Molly Santana, produced by 9J, Dez Wright, Jack LaMastro, Messiah, Smash David, Skip on the Beat, Wheezy, and Southside.
No. I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna go on record and say this real quick, man, before y'all go. This is the worst Drake and Future song that I probably ever heard.
Wow.
Between the two.
Wow. So
And
the
I'm just
reunion
being real.
so the reunion didn't work because this is the reunion.
And that's and that's the next thing I'm going to. You got Future coming off like that with your enemy. And that song is a banger. So right now, like, you're gonna have to hear that song. And Future's gonna perform that song when he has a concert. He
has to.
Not gonna not go to that song. Because that's a bona fide hit. And you go to this?
I don't think he got to perform that song.
Yeah,
it's not like he don't got other songs though. He got,
but he will perform that song.
That joint go though.
That joint go. Metro is going to play that song. So my whole thing, you knowing that, and you go to something like this, you don't drop this song with you on Future. You go back to the drawing board, but shit could have been super awkward between them, and this what came out. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. This wasn't a strong reunion.
Yeah,
but I
don't like this.
But as far as the song goes, I do like Future's parts though.
Nah,
that's it.
I don't like this song.
Future
at all.
did Future.
I don't like nothing about
Future
this.
did Future on this.
I like Future's part.
I've always looked at Future as kind of like a booster. And I think both guys. I don't like this.
You
at
don't
all.
like it?
Yeah, I don't like this song.
Considering their body of work, this was not. This was.
I don't like this song.
And then not only that is, of course, a play on you run into Atlanta when you.
Yeah, that's
again. He responded.
That's
to
and then it's a callback, and then it's a lackluster song. It's like.
So if you're gonna respond to something that Kendrick said about you,
at least
it go.
Because this almost feels like this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This almost feels like I'm just gonna throw anything out there, and you motherfuckers got to eat it. This was how I felt listening to that song.
But just think about how hard this could be. The song is titled "Ran to Atlanta." I'm responding to something that Kendrick said. I run and do. So
think about hard. It's not how hard it's not though.
And it should be right.
It's not it.
I'm reuniting with Future, and then you give us this.
Then you introduce. Now mind you,
I would change the title.
Now mind you, shout out to Molly Santana because she's now a star off of this song. But this song ain't it. Man,
they've been mentioning Molly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Molly been around for a minute.
Molly might have been around for a minute, man. But I'm not gonna do that with you, freaks.
I didn't like this song.
I ain't gonna do that. That's not Molly. Done went to 10. Molly done went from 500K to 10 million.
I'm loaded over here for you.
Stop it, man. Molly 10K now. Molly at 10 million now.
Ready to shoot.
Molly at 10 million now. Stop it, man.
All right, track number 6, we got Shebang, produced by Manish.
I thought this was tricky.
This was a rocket.
I thought this was tricky. I thought he was in his shit.
This a rocket.
And this song should have been further up.
This a rocket
on the track list.
You know why? You know why? Because this feels like a departure from the album. This don't even belong on the album because it has a feel to it that's not like it's not.
It's called Shebang.
It's not venomous. It don't feel like it's like misguided. Right. It don't feel like it's got an agenda to it. This feels like a standalone song.
Yeah.
Right.
But for some reason, even though all the bullshit going on, I hear Gucci Man on this shit.
Really? Okay. I can see that with his flow. I can see that.
For some reason, I just hear Gucci
it's
on this.
It's crazy because this is the first time I listened to this album, I overlooked this song. The second time I listened to it, I caught it because it got some interesting bounce to
Yeah,
it.
it got
It's bounce to it.
It's a fun song.
Yeah, but
this is a fun Drake song.
But the second time, I listened to it, I'm like, okay, this I caught this one the second time. I'm like, okay, I get it because I think because of the bounce, I just kind of like didn't pay attention to it. But when I listened to it the second time, I like, okay, I like this ain't bad. Like I like the bounce. It got different.
This
bounce
one
to
felt
it,
like
but he going
a
in.
rocket. I said, okay, this feels like a fun Drake song where I can.
And I
see
think you only
this
calling
one is
this joint a rocket because where it came from on this track list. Because it's not a rocket, it's a good song.
Nah, it's a rocket. I'm calling it a rocket.
I can't go rocket, but it's
I
a
ain't
good
going
song.
rocket.
It's a good
It's
song.
a good song. Well, you know I'm on this nigga, man. You know I'm on this nigga. I'm telling you, man, beware. Because I know you got some bullshit. You got some bullshit creeping up today. I'm ready for you. I'm tired of you niggas. We gotta call this shit spade a spade, man.
You revisit
Carl, you just be the referee. I got these niggas.
I'm in the middle.
My baby on his born day. My motherfucking nigga. All here though.
All right, track number 7, we got "Make Them Pay," produced by Overcast and Fly Williams.
Now this is a missile.
Oh, okay,
Fire.
that's great shit.
All right, this is a missile.
Great. That jump all across this
You hear
table on
me?
your fucking
This
ass.
is a
This song-
missile.
Nigga, jump across this
This
table
song-
on you.
this
And
nigga.
I'm gonna go on the limb and say this. This might be Drake top 10, top 15.
I ain't mad at that. This
This
song fire.
joint is crazy.
This song fire.
Yo, not only is the beat dope, let's not take away. I don't know who the producer is. I ain't going to credits like Carl. But I'm just telling you, he is spitting on this joint.
Yes, he is.
You
And
know what I'm saying?
first
He's
of all,
going. This is the Drake that I like.
first of all,
And
You like
and
you actually like a Drake?
Yeah, I got a couple songs
hey,
on
clip
on my
that. Hey,
joint.
clip that. Clip that. Because we may never ever get that again. Clip that. Clip that. He actually said this
got
is
some
the
joints
Drake.
that-
Meaning there's
this is-
other songs.
this-
yeah,
when-
meaning
when
there's
Drake-
like an actual Drake that he likes. That
When
sounds
Drake-
crazy.
all right,
You got to
listen.
clip that. Clip
Listen,
that.
I know
Clip
you're going
that.
to clip it. I want you to clip
Clip that.
When
Matter of
Drake-
fact, clip it
when
and send it
Drake
to
is
me.
in the zone. Listen, come on, man. We know when he in the zone or when he not.
Yeah.
This is a zone. This is a zone.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. And I got some songs that's going to coincide, and I'm going to send them to
Hey,
you.
clip all this. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
absolutely.
This is insane.
Well,
Because
look,
that's what I'm used to.
Well, look, some people could take this song as crying or not, but the
Yeah,
way
he's still crying.
but the way
He's still
he,
crying, yeah.
but the way he addressed it was fire. Like this song was fire. First of all, that Denise Williams sample of "Free," I love that
Yeah.
song. I love that song
That's
already.
That's my
song.
favorite
Yeah.
part of it.
I love
yeah.
that song
They
already.
paid some money
That's
for
my
that.
favorite part.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
that sample is fire. But I mean, he's taking shots pretty much at everybody.
Again,
He's
this
taking-
is what? What
it's-
is this? 1, 2,
Yeah, it's
3,
a lot of
4,
songs in. A lot of songs in.
5.
I
We're,
mean-
we're 5 of 7 songs in, and it starts to. That's like I said. It starts to get heavy.
With
now.
that being said, this is the best version.
It's hard.
Of that.
This
Yo,
is the shit.
'cause
He
like,
said,
goddamn.
I ain't trying to hear all that crying and all that. He said, because now you're going to have to meet up with me like the Russian leader and shake my hand in front of some other people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That was tough.
He was talking
Yo,
real
he had some
heavy
tough
in
lines
this
on
joint.
here, man. He talking about Kendrick.
Don't make me hit the buzzer beater. You
Yeah.
my mans, but don't make me hit the buzzer beater.
J. Cole. He got
Yeah.
some smoke. He said, "J. Cole, I love you, but nah, we ain't gonna never be
Yeah,
right
we
again."
ain't gonna be right. So I'm still waiting on the
Called him
call
the,
back.
called him
man.
the married, calling the married rapper. That's crazy. But but that was I always wondered.
He
how
said they
that
run
would
and
go
talk the
over.
whole for second opinions.
Yeah, he did say
Yeah,
that.
I wondered how that would go over, man, and I
He
kind of
pre-
like
he pretty much addressed it.
I applauded him for that because I said I would feel some kind of way about that. Like you lit it and then ran and then like I don't know. So if we're gonna criticize
Just
him for some
remember-
shit,
Just remember when you was like you upset right now, but don't forget like you know what I'm saying. Hov one of them type niggas like. But I respect the
He had some
response.
clever bars for Rick Ross.
Yeah.
and then he had some.
He said I've been Aiden Ross for streams since before Aiden Ross was streamed.
Yeah, that was wild. That was nice.
That was a hell of
That was a nice bar.
Yeah.
And then he got Khaled too. But you know what? I kind of like his Khaled bars.
I like it.
I kind of
'Cause
like
it's
his Khaled
professional.
bars
It's professional.
He telling them like, "Yo, nah, you can't just play the middle on this. You can't. Rick Ross can't be your man. Then you saying I'm your brother too. Like, no, you gotta pick a side.
I respect that.
But here's where the hypocrisy comes in for me. because he talked about DJ Khaled not mentioning Palestine, which is fair, but Drake never mentions anything in the black community.
Yeah,
So
he not reckoning.
So you can't call Khaled out if you don't talk about.
I mean, that's fair. If you want to look at it from that way, that's fair.
You don't talk about anything.
Yeah, that's fair. If you want to, that's fair.
That's my struggle.
So don't pick. I can't.
That's fair.
You can't pick on him for that. If you were saying stuff and speaking up for stuff in the black community, I could see.
Right.
But I mean, the reality is you spoke up for way more stuff in the Jewish community than you did in the black community. That's just a fact. But overall, though, the bars is crazy on here. Like bars is crazy.
This is the best song on the album.
And he also saying and also the overall
Best song on
theme.
the album.
And I don't know if everybody even caught the overall theme. He's saying, of course, Denise Williams free.
Make them pay.
But he wants
make
to
them pay for my services.
He wants to be free from his contract.
Yeah.
He want to be free. I'm sick of making y'all all this money, man.
Yeah.
Y'all don't appreciate.
Make them pay.
I wanna
Literally
be free.
make them pay now with this next deal. Let's make them pay.
Yeah.
Fire song though. Fire song. Next track we got track number 8, Burning Bridges.
Solid track for me. More to me, just more. It's actually more Venom. I mean, amazingly enough, we are what 7? How many tracks we in?
8.
We 8 tracks in, and about
is 19.
6 of them is like.
But
That's wild.
But here we
My
go.
guy's
Right
angry,
after
man.
You just got finished barn.
Yeah,
Here you come with your song.
I don't like that theme. I don't like how we
What
do
the
that.
fuck is going on? Now you got a motherfucker harmonize. You playing the piano. You just came off some solid shit.
I agree, Phil. Like the sequencing, like he's been doing this
This
his
is
whole
crazy,
career.
man.
But like, come on, man. Why
Put
you
all
gotta-
that singing shit together on one track. Get it out the way.
He's been very, very good in terms of sequencing. This one is just. I think you can tell that the venom is there. Man.
Yeah, okay.
Nah,
He's
but
bothered, and the nigga just got jumped on. Man, they got jumped on over Price's Park.
But Phil,
every
you
time-
know
every
that.
time- every
That's
time
a
you get
part
to,
of the-
every time you get to the bars, right after the bars, you gotta come with this.
Hey, man, you gotta let it out. You gotta listen. You gotta let it out in both. You gotta let it out in both ways, man.
Ah, man, this was nothing special to me, man. He did take some shots at ASAP Rocky on this song, man. They have a little.
The whole song,
Yeah.
there's literally nothing in this song but a shot at ASAP Rocky.
But
Like,
he said his baby mama ain't even posted single.
and that's the chorus.
That was crazy.
That's the whole.
That's
He says the chorus 72
That was-
times.
that was
That's the
disrespectful.
song. That's
That
the
was
song.
So,
Shit
that was
weak,
so
though.
disrespectful.
So it's
weak, though.
again. You took a whole song out for. It's like for ASAP Rocky. Come on, ASAP. Like you let ASAP get it into this song. Like you didn't have to like give ASAP a whole song. Like ASAP is ASAP by itself. Like he didn't need that. But hey man, Drake got to address everybody, man. He's hurt, man. He's angry. This
hurt.
nigga is angry and hurt, man. He's
hurt
angry,
as wow.
man.
All right, we got track number 9, National Treasures, produced by Boy Wonder, Oz, London Seer, Nico, Baran, Patron, Ben 10K, Ryan, Black Scurry, and Raf 9. I told you, you got the super friends of underground YouTube producers on this joint.
Around this time, it starts to be like, well, goddamn, bro, like, come on, man, like. Now this is, you addressing the whole them coming to Canada and you being sequestered into your spot while they in Canada. And I mean, we don't care about that at this point, man. It's like, it's starting to drown. Like even as a fan now at this point, it's like, damn, bro, like, fuck, this could have been a good song, but you drowned it out with the theme of this whole, like, you and Kendrick thing. Like, nigga, we get it, man. You don't like this nigga. We've known that since nigga. We knew you wasn't gonna like him when that song popped off. We knew that.
Yeah.
Would this be a song I would go to? No. But I do like the beat wise. Like the first beat is darker to me. Then it kind of switches to another beat. Like it ain't bad, but
It's not a bad song.
It's not a bad song.
I think the theme misdirects the song to the point where it's
maybe you're right.
It's a good song, but because of the theme of the song, like damn, it's like it sounds like the last 6 songs. Like we get it. You
But
angry,
not,
bro?
But not just but one thing about Drake, it don't even be sounding like the last 6 songs on this album. It sound like the last 6 songs on like his last 6 albums. to me.
Yes.
Like it's like be recurring.
Yeah, see, I don't feel that way.
I feel
This
like
is different for me in
Nah,
terms of
I feel
monotony.
like it's a bunch. I feel like it's a bunch. He makes the same kind of songs on each
Yes.
album, like a bunch of the same kind of songs. It's like no evolving with the music. Like that's my problem I have with him. He can make some of these songs in his sleep, but like it don't be no growth. It's the same thing. But you
It's
know,
part of that pop star though. It's part of that pop star.
There's no way I can sit in the studio with this man and he listening to this beat, and at some point I'm like, "You sure, bro?"
But you said it's part of the pop star though. But you know he's showing love to Mike with the album cover and all that. Mike was a pop star, but Mike was also chasing different sounds each album.
No, I'm agreeing with
He
you.
wasn't like just
I'm
staying
agreeing
like
with
I'm staying in this lane.
Now, Carl, like I got to offer some pushback because
No, I felt the same way. I'm agreeing with you.
He is 100% chasing some shit that we don't give a fuck about.
Yes.
He is chasing some shit we
Yeah,
don't
I
give
agree.
a fuck about.
Yes,
I
that's exactly
So
what's happening.
I
now,
agree.
which is he gave us a whole album of shit that we don't give a fuck about. It's not for us. It's not for us.
It's not.
It's
I
out
agree
there.
with
It's
that.
out there.
But
You even said it yourself. It's some now. You may feel comfortable in that techno pocket, but I don't give a fuck about it.
I like the
Ty, do you give a fuck about it?
no, but
Freaks, do you give a fuck about it?
Nah, I don't.
No. Unless you
But-
now if we all in Vegas and we lit and it might be oh shit that for that moment, but it's not some shit we gonna gravitate towards.
Yeah,
And I understand that.
nah, I just don't. I think that's still a different conversation though. For what Carl is saying is the evolution. As talented as Drake is and as skillful as he is, we expecting him to be able to embody all of that and have something for all of us.
I don't know. I think he did.
That
I think
was my
he did,
opinion.
and I think he's been
Not
there
at
for
the
a long
level.
time because the content has always been of a mature relationship matter. It's just in the form of a melodic or singing that niggas just ain't gravitating towards, but it's always been a mature content. It's just
It's that pop star magic though. When we talk about hip hop, we want to hear that grit dug. We want to hear that bar, another bar.
he got a different responsibility, man. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
He ain't the only one though. That's why I ain't letting you off with that. He not the only.
who else has that responsibility? T Hart.
But
Talk
you know
to
why
me.
they don't?
Talk
Because
to
they
me.
didn't stay there.
Talk to me, though.
They were more so. They were more so, and there's nothing wrong with it. But they were more so.
He
Hip
got a
hop.
more worldly sound though.
But they were. That's what I'm saying. They were
Worldly.
morely hip hop.
He's
so
got
they
a
not-
very, very like world. Like he's trying to.
He does, and I'm not taking that away from me. But that's what I'm speaking to. The hip hop heads, the battles we saw, they slugged it out.
And he's
That's
been a
what
part
I'm
of. But he's
saying.
been a part of that too, though.
But when
he's been a part of that.
He took
heavily.
an L. But he took an L.
Okay,
And,
so
and
he
we
took.
keep talking
but
about
did he?
the response.
Did he get any wins? Did he get any wins?
One.
Okay, so if you keep in score, even if he got one win, how many niggas in hip hop got one or more wins?
We going somewhere else, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point here.
All
Is
I'm
that
saying is the evolution.
we
talking
saying
about the evolution. That's where we started. The evolution.
this nigga has been this nigga got four battles like as a pop star. 4 deep hip, and let's not act like he bowed down in them like he was terrible in them.
But I'm confused.
Or is that what we saying?
Because you said it wasn't for us.
He lost 2 to me.
So even if he lost 2,
Pusha T.
he's been
T.
heavily involved in the battles, and he's been in them shit.
Part of hip hop, you got to win the battle.
To his credit, though,
He lost the war, though,
But,
with me.
to his credit, a lot of people don't even participate. He
True,
participated
absolutely,
in all of them.
absolutely.
He lost
Nigga,
the war
he
with me.
engages heavily.
He won the battle, but he lost the war with me.
Can we?
Yeah, he
Can we?
lost that, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Can we admit that he just engaged in a damn near 10v1? Did he not?
I just don't think he's the only artist who deals with that though.
Answer the question, T. Harp.
No,
did he not?
No, no.
He did not engage in the 10v1.
I'm gonna say no, and that was his choice.
Moving on. He didn't engage in the 10v1. Carl, I mean,
That's the.
you know what? Okay, if you say no,
I think
then
that's
no.
what distracted him.
He didn't get.
I thought he engaged in the 10v1. I thought
I
he
think
would.
that's what distracted him.
It can
Remember, he bowed out of this too. To put it in context, all this album, all this responses. Remember, he the one who made the song that bowed out of that battle. Let's not forget that he bowed out. Not Drake, not Kendrick. He made a song.
Yeah. He made a song at the end. He said he was done.
So why are we still talking about any of this?
It's hard for me because hip hop.
Come on, let's move on,
is
Carl.
hip hop. Hip hop is about the
Let's go.
music
Let's
and them
move on.
bars.
All right,
Making this shit too long about crying ass, suing ass nigga.
Track number 10, we got Bees on the Table featuring 21 Savage, produced by
wasn't-
London Sear.
It wasn't good.
Oh Little Angel, Dylan Hyde, Jeek, and B4U. Now this album, you know, I'm a 21
wasn't good,
fan
man.
though. 21 on the hook, but that's more like
21 on the hook. You're supposed to let 21 rap.
It's more like
how
a-
you
it's
not
more
let
like an
21
interlude,
Savage
though.
rap?
It's more like an
Who ever
interlude.
brought 21 Savage in for a hook?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though?
I'm just going to disagree.
Yo, this nigga is. Nigga, can you just admit that 21 was terrible on 21 was terrible on this, and we just said something else that 21 was
That's
terrible
a
on.
hook.
21 might be going the way of shit right now.
Nah,
21 was terrible on here.
But 21
This is a terrible
21 didn't
song.
rap on it,
I
though.
think
He did a hook.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
This
say
is a
this,
terrible
Phil.
song. This is
I'm
a
gonna say
terrible
this.
song.
21 Savage got more productive features than a lot of rappers right now in the game, bro.
I agree.
This ain't one of them.
This
is bad.
This what he did.
And
told him to do.
I love 21 Savage,
this
but I
shit is
can
what-
realize
Bro,
when
you
21
think
Savage is going
showed
down
up
the
to say
tubes.
that? You think 21 Savage went all the way to Canada just to say that? This was written.
He a real nigga.
That's all I need
He
you
a
to
real
say.
nigga.
I
He a
need
real
your
nigga,
voice.
right? Is he
Your
a real
voice is an
nigga?
instrument.
I don't
Is he
think-
a real nigga?
I don't think he went to Canada.
Is he a real nigga?
Ew.
That's his man. He a real nigga, right?
Yeah, he wrote it for him. I just need you to say this.
Would you if I write you if I write some shit like
Yeah,
this for
nigga,
you,
if you
gonna
just
sing
need
it?
me for the hook, absolutely.
That's totally contradictory to
Why?
everything you fucking stand.
Why?
Because you just
You had the song made. Nigga, we
you
just had
literally
Jadakiss on the song with AZ.
All right.
He's singing the same
For the sake of
exact
time,
hook.
for the sake of time, we gonna move on. But that's crazy as shit because you just said
Yo,
you
he's-
ain't sitting in the studio.
He said
with a
4 words.
Okay.
Bees on the table. That's all he did.
Okay.
You ain't gonna let motherfucker son line you up for that? For a few 100,000?
Oh, so
Yeah,
somebody
you know he
check.
gonna throw it. That's his man. He gonna make sure you.
Oh, now that's his man.
All right, man. We got more. We got
Okay.
more. We got
I'm
more.
fucking with
songs.
Phil. though.
Okay.
Chill. Fucking my look up.
This is a terrible song, man. Fuck that. This
It
is
was.
a terrible song.
I agree.
I don't like this song.
I agree.
I don't like
I
this
agree.
song.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll never play this song again. And I happen to love their collaboration, but this one wasn't it, man. I wasn't fucking with this at all. I didn't like this at all.
All right, track number 11. What did I miss?
What did I
Produced
miss?
by
Let's go.
London Sear, Oh Little Angel, DJ Lewis,
Let's go.
Tay Keith, Oz, Effins, all types of niggas, Patron, even all types of producers. This is the first single.
This sounds
Definitely
like
a stadium
song. Let's go.
type song.
This sounds
I'm definitely
like
gonna
one of
say
the-
that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good song. It's definitely a good song.
It is.
It's very catchy, and of course he's on everything again. You know what I'm saying? When everybody said so.
Well, I mean, y'all saying that, I never really liked this song. I thought this was a weak first single to respond to what was going on. I didn't like this song. Like, if this was his first single to me. This is his response back. And I just thought it was light.
Nah, this
Like,
my shit. I love this
I
genre.
thought it was light.
It
What
ain't
did
my
I
genre
miss?
right here.
It's a good song,
I
but
fuck with this. This heavy.
I
This
think
my
the song would have been better if he didn't talk about none of this stuff. Like, if he had just made a song.
I feel that way about a lot of.
It sounds like a common theme here. So you don't want him to
feel
talk
that
about.
way
You don't
about
want him
a
to talk
lot
about the
of
battle at all. You just want
I
him to
don't.
move on. And I get
don't,
it.
To be honest,
I get it. But at the end of the day, I like this one. This is one of the ones that I like.
Because of the path that he took, I just thought it would be better to just make dope music. Like, cause you took that path. Nobody told you to take that path.
Yeah.
Drake took that path.
And to second that, not to
What
get
path
too-
is that? What path is
The
that?
path was that he felt that he made a song saying, "I'm gonna back out. This beef is getting too heavy right
Oh,
now.
okay.
I'm gonna back out."
I disagree with that sentiment,
He
though.
made the song.
Yeah.
He made the song. Phil, I ain't make the song.
So Phil,
Drake made the song called "The Heart Part." He took Kendrick's theme, made a song pretty much saying that he's backing out. He made a song saying he's backing out of the beef.
I feel like this is where the mixtape era stood very firm. Right in these moments where mixtapes come out and you kind of get some things off and out there and flowing, and you still can touch.
So you
on some
quit,
stuff
and then you're
on
gonna
the
make
album.
us. You're gonna wait till 2 years later, and then you
Right.
want to pop off all this stuff.
That, wait,
timing of it.
time out. Let's not act like niggas ain't battled and then albums later you hear songs still addressing the beef.
Not in this era.
Not like
Not
this
in this
amount,
era. And
to
not
this
and
degree.
not when you tapped out.
To this
He
degree.
tapped out.
Okay.
Drake tapped out. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
And thinking with that coming to mind right now, it's kind of hypocritical to J. Cole. If I'm
That's
thinking
what
about it,
I
that
was
way.
just thinking about that. Because the
Your
same
stand-
sentiment
your
was
stance
to him.
on J. Cole. That's what J. Cole did.
But
I
you,
mean, hey,
yeah,
what do I know?
It's a lot, man. That's why I feel like it just make the music, and because it's a lot of things that that are left for interpretation. For
It's hard to do that
yeah,
after.
you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like
If a lot of shit wasn't done early, it would have been better.
that part.
I think this album would have been better.
that part.
All right,
We done looked at it
track number 12. We got Plot
And
Twist.
this one of my joints right here. This one of my joints, man. I ain't gonna need front. He going in on this joint, man. I like this joint, man. I ain't gonna even front. He going in on this joint, man.
This one was all right.
This joint, he popping that shit, man. It's like he
But
throwing that
to
shit.
me, the flow is just it's that same.
I like this joint. Maybe I'm different, but I like this joint. I ain't gonna even front.
You like this joint.
It was okay. It wasn't. It has a place every
It
now
just
and
got a
then, but
vibe to it, like
It's a.
And I don't want to take it away.
Yeah,
from
I don't. It's an okay song.
Yeah, and
it's
I
an
don't-
okay song.
I don't
I like that joint. I ain't gonna front.
I don't want to take it away from Drake, but
I'm not hyping it or anything.
Right.
It's a decent song. It's cool. It's
tough to be
It's,
on.
it's average. It's average.
it's tough to be there on top a long time, though. It is. It's
Absolutely,
hard. It's
absolutely.
hard. And I don't want to take that away from
and
it.
nobody,
Yeah, I don't wanna take that away
nobody's
from it.
really done it like this.
Yeah, I
as
don't
far
wanna
as like
take-
commercially.
Yeah, I don't
so
wanna
I
take that
get
away
that.
from me.
I get that. So
I
that
don't
is
wanna take
fair
that.
too.
I'm not taking that away from me. However, just as a hip hop enthusiast, like
All right, track number 13. We got Too Hard for the Radio, produced by Ox, Ben 10K, Kari, and P. Low.
This is the fake Cali joint he going over.
It contains an interpolation of "Too Hard for the Fucking Radio," which Mac Dre, rest in peace, Mac Dre, he made this song, and even part of it, Drake's lyrics are just he just like flipping Mac Dre lyrics.
okay.
I was feeling it though.
I'm just like, you calling it too hard for radio, but the way it sounds is like super soft to me. Like that. That's
Yeah,
that's
it
that's
was
what I'm
corny.
getting. That's what I'm getting from
He
it.
addressed it too much.
Yeah, that's yes.
I don't really care for this song.
My baby.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's like
my
God.
guy.
When it's this like deliberate, like damn man. Now it's like okay, we 14 songs in, man. Like damn man, like you could have. I don't know. It might take off. I don't know. It may not. It may not take off. I don't. This is not for me. This
Yeah,
is
I know.
I don't like West Coast. I don't like West Coast songs like this.
It got a little bay in there, but then when he throw his little kind of melodic type thing on there, it's just
It don't fit.
For the title,
I
it
just
just
don't
don't
like
make
it.
no sense to me. It's just it's super
I don't even
soft.
care about the title. I
On to
just
the
this song
next.
is just like okay. All right, move. I skipped. It was a skip for me. It's one of them things where okay, if it take off, it take off. It ain't gonna be because like I don't really like it. I'm not going back to that song because I don't really.
But this is one of them.
I don't like West Coast songs.
But
like
this is one of them songs where he might put this out as a single, and it might take off. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't personally like the song though. But I wouldn't be surprised if he made a video and the song was big.
He's gonna make a video. He's gonna do everything he can to show that. You know, I can make a West Coast song, and I'm gonna show you what to do, little nigga. Like, okay,
now,
this is vintage infamy. Like, this is really like you really like, god damn, like this motherfucker is on your mind.
Now, because some Drake fans may be listening to you say that, Phil, and they don't know what you're saying when you say this is vintage infamy. So can you explain that, please?
Infamy is Prodigy's response to, you know, being put on the Summer Jam screen.
Well, it's Mobb Deep's album though.
It's a Mobb Deep album, but you can tell that Prodigy was clearly bothered by
Jay-Z
when Jay-Z put him on the Summer Jam screen. So the album felt, I don't know, his focus seemed like it was off a little bit, and you can kind of tell in things like, you know, what's going on in this album, that the focus is way too off, more on what's going on instead of, you know, focusing on making the actual music. There's a certain focus on addressing everything that happened, when enough time to me went by where it was like, I don't think he had to do that.
Too much time.
It just, I don't know. But you know, he got to do what he got to do. But like I said, for me, this is not a record for me. I don't like, you didn't have to make this record. This was like a record you trying to make a point, and to me, that could go left. That could go very badly. Like, this could be a Scud missile. You know what I mean? And make it look even worse. Like, you tried to make a West Coast song, and it could go very, very bad for you. But hey, man, you know, who am I to tell this motherfucker how to make hit records? Do your thing, and if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. This ain't for me. I don't really care too much for this song.
All right, track number 14, we got "Make Them Remember."
Now, that's what we talking about, man.
I like this song.
Let's fucking go.
I like
it's not bad at all.
He
Come
rapping,
on, man.
he rapping. He is crying again about the battle.
Yeah, he crying.
But I do like this song. He's taking more shots at Kendrick, even throw some shots at Dre, which I don't even understand.
Man,
He's throwing shots at LeBron on here.
Straight.
Everybody that stood by Kendrick, it's like,
is catching it.
You know, but we can't. I guess my thing is, it's like, you know, the thing that I like him for, being very, you know, sensitive in terms of relationships and emotions. These are emotions. He's being emotional. He's hurt. This nigga is hurt, man. Like,
yeah, he hurt.
I can't like him for, you know, showing emotion on certain raw records, but then now it's like I criticize him for being. It is what it is, man. As long as you rapping, I'm good. It's just, you know, I like this song. This is one of the ones that I like.
I like this song.
Yeah, I like this shit. This is cool. It's just a little. You could tell the focus is off, man. But all in all, I like this joint.
You're not a fan, T-Hart?
No, it's not that I'm not I honestly don't understand it. I don't. That's just me. I just don't understand someone like he's just very talented. Like I said, I still want to be reasonable and fair. I just don't think some of the stuff that it's the attention, you can just feel it throughout the entire project that the battle was on his mind. I really didn't want to think about it.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I wanted to focus on Drake as an artist.
I'm gonna sum it up. Sum it up.
Here you go.
He explained himself. That's what he doing. Damn near on each and every song, he explained it.
And he don't have to.
And you don't have to.
He don't have to.
Make music.
He doesn't have to.
Make music.
I don't think he has to.
You done went to court. You done did all this and that.
I don't think he has to.
Just make music.
Yeah, he don't have to.
That's the only thing that can happen.
We know he dope. We know he got
explain
fired.
yourself,
He don't
man.
have to.
Nah, he don't
That's
think
the sum up,
he
man.
does not think you know that. He does not think you know that, because what his whole thing is, his thing is, this nigga and all these niggas lied in their battles, and they what they did was they lied on him, and that's his thing. His thing is, y'all let these niggas lie, and I've been around and I've been providing this, that, and that's how he feels. You can hear it. That's how he feels. He does not think you know he nice. He listened to freaks telling motherfuckers that nigga singing too much.
My only thing
he don't think you think he nice.
But Phil, my only thing with that is part of the game of hip hop. That's me.
We're talking about you getting a singing nigga. You getting bodied by a singing
what are
nigga,
we
man.
doing though? But
Let's
when
keep
we
it
come to
pushing.
the
That's
hip
what
hop
we doing.
awards,
Listen, man.
Let's keep it pushing.
Gotta take the
We
good
ain't
with the
gonna get
bad.
wrapped up in that shit. We be here all night trying to figure out what
All
that
right,
nigga thinking.
track
No,
15.
we ain't.
Track
We gonna be here all
15.
night.
Track 15. We got Little Birdie, produced by 40, DJ Frisco 954, R and RL.
And this song right here, he missing Kodak Black. This is a Kodak Black look. to
This
me.
one of them ones, man,
This
where
one of them Kodak Black
it's a nice little bop. You know what I mean? Like you said, you could think of a couple of artists on this song.
Kodak Black for sure.
This is a remix worthy song on this one right here, but it's a nice little bop.
I think he kind of stole Kodak Black style with the way he put his words at one point. Just being real.
I ain't mad at this song. I kind of like the beat.
I'm mad at it though.
You mad at it?
Yeah.
I thought
Shit
this song, all right. It could have been better. It could have been better, but I don't think it's bad though.
Feature would have been.
That should have felt.
A feature could have been better. A feature could have helped.
You could smell a feature on this one,
Yeah,
kind of heavy.
Should have felt
Then track number 16, we got "Don't Worry," produced by Sledgren, Batman on the beats, and NASA made it.
This was solid for me.
Another heavy singing joint.
This was solid for me. But
I'm good on this, Joe.
this was solid for me.
I'm good on. You keep
I was
this.
good.
You
I was
keep
cool with this
one.
one. This was solid for me. This was
Dang,
solid.
what y'all think? He go right in. I feel. That's how he go with it. That's how he go.
Yeah, I don't ever want to hear you sing again.
That's how he sound.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want
how
you to
Prince
sing it
sound.
again. You sound
I
terrible.
feel.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. And then you did it again.
That's
That
what he
shit is-
sound
What do you
like.
say,
Terrible.
Carl?
I feel.
Yeah, that shit sounds terrible the way you sing it. Yeah,
That's
this is
how
horrible.
that's how he's singing
Yeah,
it,
you
man.
listen,
Look.
please.
He
don't-
bashing the bars.
Man, good lord. That-
I feel.
yeah, I hate it now too. God
That's
damn.
how he sound.
I hate it now too, Carl. You right. That shit sounds terrible.
That's what I hear.
That shit sounds terrible.
That's how he flow. That's how he flow.
Yeah, you're right, Carl. That shit is horrible. Man.
Yo, track number 17, we got Firm Friends, produced by Conductor Williams.
This is actually one where he actually like seems a little
But it-
happy, man. A little upbeat on this.
Yeah,
shit,
but
man.
it reminds me of Make Them Remember in some ways. You know what I'm saying? Here he come. He
shoulda
coming
let-
right back.
He should have did more songs with Conductor Williams, man. He should have
Yeah.
let
This
him
is
get more
dope. I
beats
like
off.
this.
This
I
beat is
saved
dope,
this.
though.
This
This
went
beat
to a
is-
playlist.
Beat like that.
Yeah, this went to one of my playlists. I fuck with this one. This was a good one right here for me.
I like this joint. I like this joint right
Firm
here.
Friends was good.
I like the beat. I like his flow. Again, it's kind of the same theme, but I feel like he killing it lyrically, man. He should definitely work more. He should have let more Conductor Williams get more beats on here. But he talking to some of his friends switching up on him and other friends standing firm. You know, kind of the same theme. The whole
Somebody pointing the owl piece and all that.
Yeah. You can't look at him the same after you pawn the owl piece, man. But overall, I like the song. Though. I like the song. I ain't mad. He rapping. When he rap, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at
Right? Yeah, for sure.
it. I'm not mad at it,
What
man.
I love about the catalog.
And finally, track 18, we got "Make Them Now."
How do you end the album off like this?
This is a light final
How do
song.
you end your album off
This
like
was
this?
a
bro?
light final song.
Out of everything you could have done, you end your album off like this?
I liked it.
It's troubling. Like, it's really troubling when you really
You like it, Phil?
That's right. Fuck with it.
huh?
He said he
fuck
like
with
it.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Carl loves the debate.
I fucking liked it a lot, man.
He's standing on it too.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. That went to a playlist. I went to a playlist.
I got to hear this playlist.
No, you don't. It's my playlist. Fuck you want to hear my playlist for?
Stand on
Share.
Nah, I ain't share my
So
playlist
y'all,
with you.
Y'all rocking with this?
Share
Y'all
my
rocking with this?
playlist
Close
with
it
you?
out? No,
I think you felt how I felt. I said something first.
No, I'm not.
All right, man. That's
Stop dumb shit, Phil. Look at shit there.
all right. So that's Iceman. Drake will make history as the first artist to debut 3 albums on Billboard in the top 3 spots. So it'll be Iceman and the other 2 albums. Will be 1, 2, 3 in the charts. Iceman is expected to have first week sales from anywhere between 475K to 500K. So he's still moving units even in the streaming era. So fellas, let's get to it. ICEMAN, Concert Crew headphones, and just your overall review of the album.
I gave it 3. It's middle of the pack as far as his collection. There's some shit on here that I love. There's some shit on here that I don't love. It's middle of the pack for me. It's good. I'm cool. I'm good with it. It's not a failure, not a dud for me. I'm good with it. I fuck with it. That's my guy. I fuck with it. It's heavy. I fuck with it heavy. It's middle of the pack for me though. It's not like at the top of the list, but definitely not. It's better than some of his other projects.
I'm being fair as well. As bad as I want to get this joint 2.5 headphones, I'm gonna give it 3. It was just a good album. Hell of a rollout. Like I said, and I stated earlier, and I'm gonna stand on this until I stand on it. I think this album would have been so much better if all the bullshit didn't happen before this album and all the things leading up to it. And just would have been whatever it was, and now you come in responding how you're responding. I think that would have been dope as well. But it definitely need. I don't like the production on this album. It has some good produced songs, but I don't like the production. Mm-hmm. But it does have a song on here that I think is his top 10 song ever in his career. So I'm gonna give it. I'm stretching it, but I'm giving it 3. I'm stretching.
I agree with that.
I'm being friendly.
I'm not. This is not his greatest produced album. It's some moments, but I agree with that. I can't argue with that.
I'm consistent with y'all right now. And, it's a 3, but it's a disappointing 3.
Yeah.
And at first, when I first listened to this album, I was 2.5.
I'm being nice.
Then I listened to it again, and I got the 3 because I heard some different things that I didn't hear before. But like, yo, this Kendrick battle is on his mind, and you heard it throughout the whole album. And at this point, after how things played out, you just gotta move on, man, and make the best music. And to me, the problem with this is it's just more of the same Drake to me. Yeah. He has a few rap songs on here, and yes, you can say, okay, he's a rapper and a singer. Okay, well, if you're a rapper and a singer, then make a better quality songs of you rapping and singing. I just thought the song quality wasn't as good. And he's at a point where I'm going to start having to hold him accountable because he's been doing this for 16, 17 years now. Like, I need some more substance, some more subject matter. Like, come on, let's grow. You've been through stuff. You lived life. Mm-hmm. You had little dramas. Like, everything can't just be these same cookie cutter generic songs that we done heard for 15 years now. Yeah. You've been making the same songs, the same kind of beats, the same flow, the same melodies over and over and over again. Let's push the creativity a little bit. And that's the problem I had with you. We waited 2 years. You waited 2 years since the battle, and people wanted to hear what you had to say, and then you come with just more. You either come talking about the battle after all this time and it's past, or in the other stuff, it's just the same old music. Right. You're a leader in the game, whether you like it or not. You're the biggest selling artist, so you can move music in the direction that you wanted to move in, and yet you're just staying in place. And I have a problem with that. It's just all right and more of the same. So I'm giving it 3 headphones because I'm not a hater. Like, it's stuff on here I like. It's songs on here I think are all right, and they're not bad. They just sound like stuff he already did a bunch of times over. And that's the problem I have. But I'm gonna give it a 3 headphones. It's just, and then it's funny to me how he used a lot of new producers, and the songs still sound the same to me. That's interesting, man. I just want to hear more substance from him, man. Kind of like I was saying about Lil Wayne. Like, Lil Wayne, you've been doing it all these years, and yet you haven't grown any. Like, I want to hear some growth, man. Right. 3 headphones. I'm
gonna go 3 too, and I'm gonna go 3. And in his defense, this is really just a snapshot of where he is right now. I ain't never going like discount him for what he really does for hip hop and how he is an artist and when it comes to MCing. So we never know what it might look like a year from now, or 2 years from now. And I know we talking about ICEMAN. However, I'm still rating this in relation to all that. It's just that I just expected more rap, and it had easily probably been a 4.5 for me if he'd have just came with Drake and just rap, like, you know. But I understand, and that's where the credit is given to him on the level where he is, and I know he's considering business of the game. You know what I mean? So I do. I'm not totally disagreeing with Phil on the whole legal side of things. However, it's just the way to package it, and I wish it would have been packaged in a way where
I have a question for the table. Will we say that this is a response to everything that happened with the battle in Kendrick?
I think it's
Yeah,
In
that.
response to the whole
I'm asking yes or no. I'm just
Lot of
asking.
it. Yeah.
Will we think?
Yes,
Will
to
we
all
take
of
it as that?
Yes,
The
to
simple,
whole-
we
the
take
simple
it as that?
answer. The simple answer, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So why would you think you could sing? That's just where I'm at. Why would you think you could fucking sing?
Why would he take it?
Why would you think you could sing if you
Well,
responded?
because that's
because
a second,
damn near
that's
every
a
song
second
that
question.
he's on here,
That's not accurate. That's not accurate.
he's singing.
That's not accurate, freaks, because now that's a second question, and not only is it a second question, but it's inaccurate. The reason I think I can sing is because I am who the fuck I am, and I'm gonna give you a whole album of
Yeah,
singing.
but you
But it
can't
ain't
bring
work
no
right
slow
now.
shit.
It ain't work.
It ain't you can't bring no
Y'all
straight
seem
up
to-
just slow
y'all
shit.
keep okay.
Here-
I'm just saying.
here's-
I'm just being real. Because
here's-
if you got a lot to say and you coming at everything that's going
I
at,
think he said a
and you
lot.
saying fuck everybody, or you saying that you turning cold, this is not cold. This album is nothing cold about this album. Cold shit is cold. Like, man, nigga, that nigga got some beats. He blacked out. He went and got some boom back.
Yeah, you want to hear some
You
stuff.
know what I'm saying? This nigga rapping.
Is that what you
He may
expected?
had a little bit of harmony.
Is that what the fuck you expected?
Yes.
Following what happened to him.
You could not have
Following
expected
what happened to him
He's
and the
done.
way that he
Shit,
went about it.
I was happy I got what I got.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, that says a lot for his career.
Yo, I'll say this. And Phil and other people have told me, you know, I would always say like, yo, I want to hear Drake rap more. And they're like, oh well, but that, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. And you know
I
what?
agree.
And you know what? I finally started to accept that.
Right.
But what I will say is that okay, I'm okay with the singing and rapping. But for this, I wanted a little more rapping.
Right.
And for the singing parts, if you're going to sing, cool.
Make it fire.
Can we?
I'm a big Lauryn Hill fan. She
Can I
can
say
sing and
this?
Rap,
Make
but
it fire.
hers is dope though.
Make it fire.
Can I ask you? Let's say that.
go ahead.
Can we say maybe the singing was not as it was terrible, but the rapping itself? Because we ain't gonna sit here and say he wasn't rapping his ass off. He was rapping it. The singing was.
I said what I said. What I
But
didn't
for
like
me,
about
it
it.
was might have been
I thought
terrible.
the
for
production
you.
was whack.
But the thing, it's a lot of things that come into play with that, Phil, because the issue is now, well, my opinion is that I'm listening to this, but I'm thinking about all the other stuff that's in relation to the album. So it's like, I'm trying to.
Well, he only gave me 4 songs where he really gave me substance rap. Like the other
And
songs,
it's
he was
18
kind.
songs.
The other songs, he was kind of just going
what's
through the
funny?
normal Drake motion.
You know what's
18
funny?
songs.
What?
When compared to a typical Drake album, that's about 3 more songs that you normally get.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, that's
And for the
You,
hip
it
hop
sounds like
league-
you're not paying attention.
However, I'm giving credit and credence to he a business. I'm never taking that away from him. So it's a lot of aspects.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm
never at a point of comfortableness when we're talking about Drake where I'm comparing his vocals to how much he was singing on
Right,
another album.
yeah.
I'm not comparing that because I know he's going to end up harmonizing on a hook or two. I'm not comparing that. I'm comparing him rapping. You need to come at niggas rapping at you.
Does he? Wait.
Niggas is really
Let me ask you.
rapping at you.
So before you move on, Carl, because even with that being said, is he not responding with rap?
I agree.
So
He is.
when he's engaged in a battle, he's rapping, right?
Yeah.
When he's in album mode, he's singing. Why would you expect anything different?
Well, but now we're saying his responses 2 years later,
Yeah.
after he bowed out,
And he
is
still is
acceptable?
talking about it.
Is acceptable?
Nah, we can't do that.
Is it acceptable?
Is it acceptable?
Nothing's going to be acceptable once you deem somebody lost. So that what he chooses to do with an album is what he does with an album.
Did we deem that he lost or he lost?
No, we called him a loser.
But did he really,
worldwide?
But did he lose though? Did people just make that up? Did people make up that he lost, or he?
You ain't gonna do this,
lost
Phil.
somehow?
Like you feel
What are you
puzzled.
talking about?
You ain't puzzled
Okay,
about this.
okay. You act like you was thinking
I said
about it.
that 40 minutes ago. Are we? Come on, man. Y'all not gonna try to
let's
make.
move on,
Y'all not gonna try to make me
But
look crazy.
always saying, Phil, is when he lost, and then it's the response.
Man, you can listen, man.
With
You can
everything
lose
else afterwards, though. Phil, it
in
does.
the interest of time.
separation.
In the interest of time.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna let it go because
Same way he.
Say no more.
I'm gonna let it go.
Say no more.
I said the exact same thing.
Say no more,
an
Phil.
hour ago.
Say no more.
All right. So what? So this Iceman album did it have impact? Was it impact on the game? Did it make a splash?
Yes.
I can't say
Of
that
course
yet.
he's gonna
I
say
can't
that.
say that yet
Exactly.
because
It did.
it's too early right now. We don't know what the immediate Billboard numbers are.
Yeah, that's.
I don't really give.
That's the impact I'm talking about.
To
Phil.
me, I don't
Yeah.
really. I don't. To me, that doesn't matter
Nah,
to me.
nah,
I'm not
Streaming
looking-
and all of that stuff. It's had an impact from that perspective. I'm thinking more or less like longevity and what's going to stick.
I
in
agree.
terms
I think it
of
will.
I
What's,
agree.
what's going to stand
It ain't
out? What's
sticking.
going to
This shit
carry?
ain't
What's
sticking.
going to carry on?
I don't think Drake had an album that really stuck in a long time.
They haven't.
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay, you agree? You disagree with me? What album? Nah, Phil, for real. As a Drake fan, you tell me. What album has Drake dropped in a long time that had staying power?
Listen, man.
No. I'm not hating.
I'm
I'm a fan of music. You tell me. Maybe I missed it. I'm for real. Like, is it a Drake album
Not
that
to
came
me.
out recently that had
No,
like
not to me.
staying power? People were going back
Not
to
to
like,
me.
yo, this Drake album. Like, it's been a minute.
My boy say
No,
that
not
one.
to me.
My boy Phil said.
All right, Drake. What's,
me.
let
Say
me
no more,
know.
Phil.
Let me know.
No, not to me.
Say no more.
So, I mean, to Drake's core fan base, of course. To social media, you see it. It's all over the place. So it's
You make that shit sound light to his core fan. Nigga, he's got the biggest core fan base. You make that shit sound light.
a Drake album is going to have impact. You talk now. Impact right now and staying power are two different things.
Okay.
That's two different things.
I guess not then.
In 2 years, are people going to be talking about Iceman?
Exactly. That's
That's what
the
I'm
question.
talking about.
And
His album Iceman has impact. People stopped when Iceman came out, so that's
Yes.
impact.
Yes.
That's impact right there. But are we going to be talking about Iceman in a year, in 2 years?
Nah, we know we not, Carl. So
Because he probably going to have another album.
And that's what I'm saying.
He probably going to come up with another album promoting something else. Ain't even worried about
That's
Iceman
what I'm
in a
speaking
year.
to.
All right.
And that might be the one that's more for me. That like, no, I'm being for real.
I think it's going to be the same thing. His sound is his sound. I mean, for real, it is what it is. But speaking of sound, how would you describe the sound of Iceman?
It's laid back. Too laid back for me.
I already said what I said about it already.
It's too laid back for me.
It's Drake.
Too much explaining.
Nah.
It's Drake. It's
Too much explaining.
It's more harmony, but a few bars, but heavy bars when he getting into the bars. But it's more melodic.
Bro, stuff just going.
I think the sound,
battle.
to me, the sound is it's a drab sound. It's kind of drab because his mood carries through the album. So it's not a normal, it's not like I would say like For All the Dogs or Her Loss or, albums like that. You know what I mean? That had more of a upbeat feel to it. The album carries his mood, and it's a drab mood to it. It's a somber, it's an angry mood to it. That's the sound that it gives off for me. He's angry right now, and that's what it gives off for me. It's an angry sound. It's a darker sound. Like he's moody. It's a moody album to me.
T Harp, the hip hop, the MC. What do you think as far as sound? Because you said you wasn't.
I like the sound. I'm a fan of quality, and I would never deny that of him. Like I said, I know his skill set and beyond his talent level and all of that. It's all there. I just wanted to hear him go crazy on some rap shit. That's it. Like, like I said, I've been.
I think that shit been sailed. I mean,
I believe you.
For those guys like the straight hip hop guys, I think that shit's
no, and for sure, and that's not to say that I still don't like the songs like Controller, and I just wanted Drake. I don't think he had to explain himself. He did a lot of he gave the situation a lot of attention where I think it distracted a lot of people. That's me. He didn't need to do that. And I think far as him, like, he gonna tap in with he a business. And why I keep saying that is because he got the features from the younger people. Like, it's relevancy. He gonna be Drake, his brand, his rollout. Like, you know what I mean? Prism the Fire. Like, he gonna be Drake. I'm never taking that away from him, but hey, my opinion, I just wanted what I wanted. I wanted to hear a little bit. I just wanted to hear more bars.
I ain't mad at that.
That's all.
I ain't mad at that. So they said that Drake released 3 albums on the same day to fulfill his record deal with Universal, so he could be a free agent. Do you think him wanting to be a free agent affected the quality of the music on this album? Or do you think it is what it is?
On the 3 album rollout?
On this ICEMAN particularly, or I mean all of them.
Yeah,
Do you think it affected the quality?
Yes.
I don't. I don't.
He got it in and out. He was in and out.
It definitely.
He had a couple songs making his point.
I think it's a law of large
I think a lot of this
averages,
shit is long.
man. It's a law.
I think
of
a lot of
large
this shit's
averages.
old.
Sometimes you just don't hit the normal mark, man. Just.
No,
I'm with Phil on this one. I actually think this is the music he wanted to make. I don't think that had nothing to do with the quality of the music.
This is the mood he's in. You know what I'm saying?
One thing for sure, 2 things for certain.
This is the mood he's in.
He has a lot of yes men in his corner.
Now, this is what I will say. I'm not going to sleep on his ability. That's what I'm saying. So I do think this might be something where he got off his chest. He may be shifting and transitioning to a different headspace for whatever reason.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like I said, and I always go back to
freely, like
always go back to the Mobb Deep Prodigy thing. We had no reason to believe that Infamy was going to be like that. But when you face a situation like that, it's going to affect you. And we could clearly see how it affected him on Infamy. That album he wasn't focused on that album.
The album wasn't bad though.
But I still think that
But
we're not gonna go to Infamy too much because we trying.
But I'm saying no. But it is a great contrast in terms of saying the similarities in terms of what happened to both those rappers and their focus after that. You could see it. It was clear. Like, you can't run from it.
I just feel like I feel like this is the music that he wanted to make.
Yeah.
Yes. He wanted to put out the 3 albums to get out of his deal. But this is music. I don't feel like he was like, I'm gonna put this song on here because I'm trying to get out of my contract with Universal. I think he just wanted to make these songs.
Man, and the timing, timing of it.
But as an artist, it's still gonna affect you. It is. It's gonna affect.
You just went through one of the biggest battles in hip hop history.
I think the battle affected him. I don't think him getting out of his contract.
All of it affected.
You think all of it affected?
I think all of it.
And I agree with you. I think all of that had a cumulative effect. Now, you just went through the biggest battle in hip hop history at a time where you're close to coming out of your deal. Circumstances surrounded all of that, and this is what you get. This is what you get, unfortunately. It's a situation where now you are affected from the battle. You also have the fact that you're trying to re-up with your label deal. All of that at the same time. He chose to take all of that on at one time. And this is what you get. Okay, so can I ask this question? If he wasn't, if the battle with the battle with Kendrick didn't happen and he wasn't close to getting out of his deal, you saying Iceman would have been better then?
No,
I don't know if it would have been better.
So what are we talking about?
The question was,
we can only deal with definites though. We can only because
But y'all just telling me that. Well, some of y'all are saying that him getting out of his deal affected his music.
It did.
So
and the beef.
So he's
did. I'm saying both of them.
So can I ask you a question, Carl? Are we going to ignore the fact that he has several songs on the album discussing He has a lawsuit suing the label regarding
Well, they dropped it. They dropped it.
But
okay. They did drop it though. That's a fact.
I don't care whether they dropped it or
Okay.
not. What I'm saying is he had a lawsuit pertaining to the battle in reference to him as an artist about to get out of his deal,
And he named
and
the
he's
guy
got
directly, too.
he's got songs on his album talking about it. Dropped 3 albums at a time where he has a situation where, okay, I can drop 1 album at a time. We cannot ignore the fact that I'm going to drop these 3 albums to get out of my deal, or at least get closer to, because we still don't know the particulars.
all saying the same shit. We all
think
saying the same shit.
yeah, we think maybe this is getting him. We don't know if this is getting him out of his deal.
Yeah, we
but
don't.
I think it's kind of odd that he drops 3 albums unexpectedly. There's a meaning behind this.
Of course.
There's a meaning behind this. So it all plays into effect. Now, we can't affect the timing, bro. You lost the greatest hip hop battle of all time at a time when you close to getting out of your deal. Is it a smart business move to tie all that shit in together and get out of it? I don't know. But this is what he's doing.
Right.
This is what he's doing.
Well, they saying when he does become a free agent, they saying he may be the first artist to sign $1 billion record deal.
Okay.
So we'll see how that.
Let's see what happens.
We'll see how that. And they also said it's people that are looking to like put investment teams together, like they do to like own sports teams. Instead of doing a record label thing, an investment team wants to back.
I hope he make better music. Because if not, it's putting the bow tie on the
Why do you care if he make better? You don't even like a nigga.
I don't dislike him.
Yeah, the nigga say, I hope he makes better. You don't even like him.
I'm just saying.
Why are you checking for him to make better music for a nigga you don't like?
I ain't gonna go back.
That's like me looking for Max B to make better music. That's crazy.
I don't.
That's like me making.
I don't dislike Drake. I just don't think he's like that.
I understand that.
I don't know.
How y'all making it?
And my
No, that's not how I make it.
And my
y'all
field voice clip that.
I'm not sure. It sounds like you don't like him.
I don't dislike
You
him.
hope a man makes
I just
better
don't think he
music
like
that you
that.
don't like listening to.
I'm just saying. I'm hoping he's gonna make better music because I'm gonna have to listen to it, right?
You don't.
We got to. We're gonna make an episode about him and Kendrick every time
Man,
he come
you
out.
don't have to be.
We ain't making no more episodes about this
Free
nigga.
talk about the work. Look.
Did Iceman change the narrative on Drake at all at this time?
What narrative?
No, I don't think he did.
No,
I
no,
No,
don't.
because that ship sailed.
I don't really
that
think
ship
it did.
sailed.
I don't think it's.
That ship
I don't
sailed.
think it's anything new for people who are familiar with all that happened. I don't really think it's enough newness. I'm gonna say that. As far as even his response to it, like we all know the battle happened. We know the battle happened.
Yeah, let's keep it moving on that.
Yeah,
nigga, 'cause
like
he ain't,
we
like,
know Drake's still a dope
shit,
artist.
it is
we
what
know
it
that.
is, and
Like,
that's that.
yeah.
Listen, this battle. To be honest with you, this battle didn't. If you was a fan,
Everybody
it didn't
still
affect you
listening.
one way or the other because
Yeah.
you either liked them or you didn't like them. The
That's
battle
it.
made you like them less or it made you like them more because you felt the other people coming at them was from a certain perspective that you thought you didn't like. So it didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it.
I don't really think it like moved anything. I think he's still who he is.
This
That's why I
album
say.
didn't help or hurt him. It's just another album. It was just another album because at this point, how many albums is he in? He's 16 albums. I mean, I'm sorry, 14, 15.
A lot of albums.
14,
I don't
15.
know.
At that point, man, the legacy is already built, man. You ain't building no legacy. Your legacy's already built. When niggas start calling you the big three and you this, your legacy's already built. You know what I'm saying? Like now this is certain things that, are that certain stats on the book. You know what I'm saying? You lost this battle and this, but the legacy's already built. Either you like them or you don't. And if you don't like them, then whether he would have dropped a 10 out of 10 album, it wasn't going to help. It wasn't going to make you like them. If you liked them and it was a 10 out of 10, you wasn't going to like them more. It's just another great album. So it didn't matter. The discography is the discography. It is what it is.
All right. So, what's your favorite song on Iceman?
Make them pay.
Make them pay easily to me.
It's that easy.
You don't have one, TR?
The first one is Shebang.
Shebang. Okay.
Only because, like, honestly, I only because that's the closest thing to what I identify with when it comes to Drake. Like,
Okay.
You like fun Drake.
yeah, like
fun, loose,
but the thing
carefree
is,
Drake.
yeah, but look, no, but this is the thing about it though. When he getting them
No,
pockets,
I love
right?
carefree
Yeah.
Drake.
When he
Man,
getting them
fuck that.
pockets,
What
that's
you- man, look,
I got
man.
you. Yeah, so when he getting them
I-
pockets,
man,
that's
look.
when he be saying shit that kind of go. You know, I get it. Like, but I think too, to me, it feels like the most relatable track. I don't know. The track sounds like just a Drake song. I feel like a lot of the album, I just was.
I'm more of a make 'em cry and what did I miss kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like that stadium sound, and make 'em cry makes me feel like more of timestamp Drake. Those is kind of like the two vibes that I fuck with, man. And there's also a vibe on this album that's literally not there that I love from Drake. And it's just not there. So
Right.
that's one of my biggest gripes is that a certain vibe that I love is just not there.
All right. So where do you got? Is this a top 5 Drake album?
Nah, not even. It's
Any-
not even
anything
close.
close?
It's middle of the pack. Middle of the pack.
What's your top 5 Drake, by the way?
My
man?
top 5 Drake.
Yeah.
Of course, we had a big debate about this, and I did want to go on record as far.
Disrespectful, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Don't.
This is crazy,
don't
man.
feed
What
into-
I ain't say
don't
nothing,
feed
fuck is
into-
going on here,
Don't-
man?
I ain't say nothing. Go ahead, proceed.
Jesus
proceed,
Christ,
proceed,
man.
Get your Drake albums off, man. Go ahead.
My favorite is Nothing Was the Same. Then we got Take Care. I got to go with Thank Me Later. For All the Dogs turned into a favorite. I'm gonna go with What a Time to Be Alive. What a Time to Be Alive, and if you're reading this, it's too late.
I don't have no Drake top 5 on top of my head, but I'm gonna do this for the sake of the episode. My favorite is Take Care, easily. My second is Nothing Was the Same. My third, I'm gonna say Thank Me Later, which I'm not really great on Thank Me Later, but I'm gonna say Thank Me Later. My fourth is Scorpion, but just the rap side alone is the reason why I like Scorpion. The rap side is hard. And then number 5 would be If You're Reading It, It's Too Late. That's just off the top of my head.
I got Thank Me Later. Nothing Was the Same. Take Care. You're reading this is too late. And Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. That's
a song.
he had a whole
You
EP
talking about
on
So
that.
Far Gone?
So Far
That
Gone.
original?
You mean So
Alright,
Far
So
Gone?
Far
Okay,
Yeah, I
can
didn't,
dig
I
that.
didn't
So
say
Far
I didn't
Gone.
say that because it was a mixtape.
Nah.
So
I
Far-
know, that's what I'm saying, like,
Gone-
So Far Gone is
Gone
dope.
was
But,
crazy.
like,
That's a
that-
classic.
yeah,
It could be different for me, man,
Yeah,
on
like
different days.
that.
I just know I know the top 3 is my top 3 is Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, and I gotta go with I don't know. It's between Certified Lover Boy and For All the Dogs. Yeah, Certified Lover Boy and For All the Dogs. After that, it could vary, man. Like I said, he got so many different vibes that it's different for me.
You don't have a top.
Yeah, that's not Ash Freaks. Freaks is fucking. Yeah, why the fuck are we asking Freaks? What
Fuck
is?
James Hard do?
Yeah, ask this nigga. That shit is crazy. Ask that nigga what Billy Dan what his favorite Billy dance song is. Shit.
Yo,
Ash Freaks with his
so
top
like,
five.
what's next for Drake? Anything? Any expectations for what's next for Drake?
I don't have any.
I never sleep on Drake. I'm gonna say that. Much respect as an artist. I ain't sleeping on him. I wanted something different for this album.
The things that's next for Drake don't really matter to me, and that's business wise. I don't really care. I'm only concerned about the music. It really don't I don't really care about his business moves. Whatever he do business wise, that's on him. I mean, that's really what seems to be paramount to him. What's next business wise? Like, what's his next deal? That's not a payoff for me. I'm only interested in the entertainment value in terms of what you're gonna put out musically. So I'm just waiting for the next album.
I think he's gonna. I don't feel like he's gonna go independent. I think he's gonna sign a deal. Hopefully, he gets a nice deal or a deal that's favorable for as much money that he brings in. But it's probably going to be some type of record-breaking deal that he ends up signing. But hopefully he gets all that he's worth, for what he brings to the table as far as, selling-wise. But as far as musically, I'm in the pocket now where I'm not going to be one of them people that's going to like the next album Drake's drop is going to be the one for me and the hip-hop heads. Drake is what he is, man. Like, he is what he is. And you're going to like, for somebody like me, I'm going to like my 4 to 5 rap songs. He gonna have a couple hit singles, and the others just not my thing. So I'm used to that right now. But he gonna continue to. I don't see him slowing down as far as chart topping anytime soon. I feel like he can pretty much damn near make anything, and it's gonna be number one. That's just where he's at in his career. As far as beefing with everybody, I feel like he should just chill out. Even if he don't rock with everybody, I don't want to hear him responding to people every album and all that. Like, I'm over that, man. Just get back to making whatever music you want to make.
Yeah, I agree.
I would just like to hear some more substance. That's just me, though. Just a little more substance, though. But ICEMAN, y'all may disagree with us. I know Drake is interesting, man, with how people feel about Drake. So some people love him, some people hate him. So let us know what you think about the album, if you love it or hate it or whatever. But one thing for sure, Drake is going to continue to make headlines and he's going to continue to move units. Yeah. That's a fact. That's fact. But yo, check ICEMAN out. Let us know what you think. Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms.
Push the button.
Yeah. Make sure you go to our YouTube page. Keep running those views up, man. We appreciate
tell a friend
all
to tell
the
a friend.
Absolutely. As always, man, long live our brother Taz, man. We're going to continue to march forth, Drake.
Absolutely.
He was a big Drake fan, so he would be in this argument defending Drake heavily, too. He's definitely part of the dark-skinned committee of Drake defenders, man. Taz was about Drake, man. He loves some Drake, man. Concert Crew Podcast, ICEMAN. Yeah. Let us know what you think, man. Concert Crew, we here. We ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader. We out.
Girls in Atlanta, call me Santa.